controversy after calling President Obama's policies tar babies.
16 WAPT's Tammy Eswick joins us live in the newsroom with the comment controversy. Tammy.
Yeah, that's right, ladies. Tonight, former Governor Barbour, saying that he regrets his words and offering an explanation. Meanwhile, we're diving deeper into where that term tar babies came from. Former Governor Haley Barbour at the center of a word firestorm, calling President Obama's policies tar babies.
Right. Unfortunate choice of words, I would say.
Governor Barbour is stepping back after he used the term tar babies to describe the president's policies. But now the choice of words is making waves here in Mississippi.
I think there probably was another term or another word he could have used that wouldn't have caused so much controversy.
Inappropriate.
I don't know how you relate the two, quite honestly.
Barbour used the words last week on a conference call with 100 clients from his lobby firm. This week, Barbour told 16 WAPT, quote, "The Oxford American Dictionary defines the term as a difficult problem that's only aggravated by attempts to solve it." He goes on to say, "This is exactly what I meant and the context in which I used the term."
The origin of the word comes from this children's book, The Brer Rabbit, and it was even turned into a controversial Disney movie back in 1946.
He spotted that tar baby. Then he sing out, "How do you do?" Brer Rabbit wait for the tar baby to say, "Fine, how are you?" But the tar baby, he don't say nothing.
We had to dig for the book at the Eudora Welty Library. The librarian was surprised to see they still had a copy.
Brer Rabbit, he's a pretty interesting character. I mean, the stories are real cute, but they're highly offensive to African-American people.
Brer Rabbit, he pushing, he pulling, he heaving, he hauling.
In that email to 16 WAPT, Barbour said, quote, "I replied that once candidates embrace the president's policies and record, they will be stuck with them, no matter how unpopular they are." Hence the literal reference, if someone takes offense, I regret it. Millsaps professor and analyst Kenneth Townsend says it's a slippery slope.
Tar babies can mean different things in different contexts, and one prominent way that they've come to be understood is a derogatory racial term. And I know that former Governor Barbour has said that's not at all what he intended. Nevertheless, that is how the term is used at times, and it was an unfortunate choice of words.
And we have found several cases where politicians have used the word tar babies or a variation of it when talking about different things. Now, in 2011, a Republican lawmaker from Colorado used the term. In March 2014, another lawmaker used the term in reference to Medicaid, and it was used again in 2012 by Republican lawmaker Michelle Bachmann. Live from the newsroom, Tammy Eswick, 16 WAPT News.
Okay, Tammy, thank you. And we are hearing from you about this story tonight. It's the subject of our Instapoll 16. In our non-scientific poll, we asked, are you offended by Haley Barbour's use of the term tar babies? You see the results so far. 62% of you say you are offended. You can vote tonight by calling or texting 601-980-4416. Text 1 for yes and 2 for no.